Listen guys, GQ magazine did not give me the call just yet. So me and Duna, we sat back and we was like, you know what? Let's do it ourselves. 10 things you can't live without. Stay tuned and watch all this stuff come to reasoning as to why I like to live with them. So let's start off on a serious note. Number one, the thing that I can't live without, and it's pretty obvious guys, it's my family, it's Isabella and it's Cruz, and I genuinely don't know what I would do without them. And here we have a little set that was gifted to me by my Isabella on my first Father's Day with Cruz, and it's his actual footprint and his handprint, and they was painted by one of the most talented artists in the UK, George Rollo, and it's on Louis Vuitton, which you all know is one of my favourite brands in the world. This is very, very sentimental. She actually got me to use this a couple of weeks ago, and it was in my pocket and it was in my backpack, and it scared me that it was going to rub off. Even though it's lacquered and it won't come off, I still find it very difficult to actually use them because I don't want to ruin them, because it's such a thoughtful gift. But Isabella and Cruz are my number one thing in the world that I can't live without. Number two, something that I genuinely can't live without. It's my laptop, my iPad, my iWatch, and my AirPods. Now guys, let me explain why all of this is super important to me. I have 7 businesses. I have 7 forms of income, all under one property company, and I have to have up-to-date information all day, and Apple to me makes it so simple for me to have everything to hand. Now I have hundreds of emails a day, I have hundreds of WhatsApps, I have hundreds of phone calls, and all of this just makes my life so much easier. And this thing here, cool, really cool for travel because it's so light, compact, keyboard, just amazing. And then I used to have the MacBook Pros, but I switched to the MacBook Airs, and I find this for convenience a lot easier than a MacBook Pro. This thing here, awesome. One of the best inventions ever. It can literally drive you crazy, especially with the amount of messages and stuff that I get, but at least I'm always on top and I can see what's going on, because I don't always have my phone. As you can see here, my phone is not with me right now. My phone is on a desk in another room in my office, but at least I'm not missing anything that's happening because I have my watch. And then these, lifesaver, because when you're having conversations and you put these in, you can look like a bit of an idiot walking around the street having a conversation, and people always laugh and go, there he is with his AirPods. Not me in general, but I tell you what, you need them. Number 3, hygiene. Guys, if you're around me, you will know I have a real bad problem with smells. I'm terrible. If you haven't had a shower, if you haven't brushed your teeth, if you're around me, you're going to be told in no uncertain terms, please sort yourself out. I'll never make a big thing in front of other people, but believe me, it's super important. Your hygiene is a representation of you. And aftershave, I am a huge, huge, huge fan. My collection is awesome. I wear one brand, Louis Vuitton, all the time, consistently. I never wear any other aftershave apart from Louis Vuitton. And these are 2 of my favorites. Now this one here has my name on the bottle, Ste. Isabella gets these made for me, and I refill these ones. Ombre Nomade, probably the best scent that Louis Vuitton have ever made, but it's the most common one. It's the one that everybody goes to. And then my latest, I say latest, I've had it a while, but Afternoon Swim. This is absolutely incredible. I love the smell of Afternoon Swim. I wear different ones every day. Everybody comments on what aftershave I wear, and I've found now that everywhere I go, everybody seems to be wearing the same aftershave as me, but I can't swap it because I'm very loyal to the brand and I love the smell. Buy a house, buy a bag. It's what I'm known for. Unfortunately, there's not enough bags with the amount of houses that we buy or property that we buy. But guys, again, Louis Vuitton, huge fan, and I don't just buy anything. I have to buy collections or classics. Now, this one here is the Cloud. Again, everything's branded, everything has my name on it. I love this bag. I love all of my Cloud collections. One of the hardest collections that you could get hold of. I managed to get quite a few pieces in the collection. They hold the value. They're actually worth more than what I paid for them. You can literally go onto StockX, anywhere, and see how much these things are trading for. It's incredible. Investment pieces, yes. But all the colours on this one are all the colours that we have rebranded all of my companies to. A lot of people don't know that. The blues from Entrepreneurs World, the Property Circle, the Mortgage Division, the Sourcing Division are all taken from this. And then we have the Christopher backpack. Now, I have a lot of backpacks. I only buy the Christopher backpacks. I don't have any other ones. And this one was one that sold out insanely quick. I actually missed this one. I didn't read the lookbook that I got sent, so I didn't order it. And when I saw it, I was like, wow, one of my favorite backpacks I've ever seen, because the NBA collection in LV is one of my favorites. And Isabella, she got it sent to the office one day. I had no idea it was coming. And yeah, this is like double the price of what it was when you bought it retail. So yeah, another investment piece. But LV bags, I have a super huge collection and something that I like to live with. Number 5, if you guys know me, anyone's close to me, you know I love cars. I have a very good collection of cars, and I'm going to talk you through some of my favorite cars. Some of my favorite cars I've owned, or some of my favorite cars that I own. You guys don't get to see everything. A lot of people always say too many people showing off. So I stopped showing certain things. But you know something, guys, going forwards from today, no holds barred. Everything's going to be on show because I don't really care what people say anymore. Favorite car in the entire world is my Only Fools and Horses Trotters van. It means a lot to me. And people say to me, Steve, why is that your favorite car you own? What is it about Only Fools and Horses? So I'm going to tell you a little story. When we grew up, we were from a very poor background, and my family, my stepdad and my mum, was obsessed with a program called Only Fools and Horses. So it was always on in our house. So naturally, I started to watch it, and I was obsessed, literally obsessed with this program. And Del Boy, who's the main character, would do whatever he had to do to become rich and to support his family. And everybody looks at Del Boy as a bit of a wide boy. Some people thought he was a con man. He was a guy that would do whatever it took to make sure that his family were taken care of and the bills were paid. And his journey on TV is incredible. And in 1996, I believe it was, the Christmas special, Time on Our Hands, they actually became millionaires. All of the years they went through, all of the struggles, they actually reached what they set out to achieve, him and his brother Rodney. And it resonated with where we're from. And his story aligns with my story. And it's very emotional. It really gets me emotional when I watch. I still watch Only Fools and Horses to this day. Such a big part of my life. And as soon as I was able to get some money, and I say me, as soon as me and my Isabella was able to have certain luxuries, she actually bought me the Only Fools and Horses Reliant Regal. And I have it. It's actually at my house on my drive. It's my most prized possession in cars. It's my number one. It's the one that just means everything in the world to me. Massive Lamborghini fan, as you know. These are models of my actual cars. Super huge fan of Lamborghini. I am a Ferrari boy at heart. I'm a massive fan of Ferrari, and I got treated really bad by Ferrari in Birmingham, and my love affair kind of fizzled a little bit, and I moved over to Lamborghini. Now, Lamborghini Birmingham, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Alex, the guy that looks after me down there, what an unbelievable human being. Lester have also followed suit and taken care of me. Adam, again, you're awesome. I think you're amazing with what you do up there for me. But Lamborghinis, Ferraris, that's me. That's my go-to things. But my second favourite car in the world is actually a Range Rover. I have the new 2023 autobiography. We know it as a Range Rover Vogue. That car is sensational. That's my second favourite car behind this. And then my dream car right now today is a LaFerrari. I will get one. One is coming. I don't know when because they are super expensive, but I will get a LaFerrari. And the reason I know I'll get a LaFerrari, because these things here, I dreamed about them for a few years and I achieved it and got them. The LaFerrari is just the same thing. It's a bit more expensive. I've manifested it. I've put it into work. All of the stuff is being done behind the scenes to enable me and Isabella to buy a LaFerrari. So you will be seeing that on this channel very soon, I hope. Now, number 6 of things that I like to live with. Watches. Big fan, huge fan. You guys have seen it recently on social media. You've not really seen me talk about it prior to the last couple of months, but I've been a big collector of watches for a very long time. Now, my favourite brand is Rolex. Yes, I think it's a lot of people's favourite brands. And this one in here that I have got out to show you today is a Rolex Daytona. Stainless. I think the reference number on this is 116520. It's discontinued. It's a black dial. Great investment piece. These, at the hype of the market, I think these were fetching something like £25,000–30,000. These are one of my favourite watches. Daytona's one of my favourite brands in Rolex. Sorry, one of my favourite watches that Rolex do in the subcategories, and they're just incredible. They start conversations, guys. So when I put a watch on, if I go to an event, they start some great conversations with people, especially watch enthusiasts. But unfortunately, in the UK, we don't get to wear the watches like I do get to wear when I go on holiday to Dubai and stuff, because unfortunately, there's always somebody out there that is looking to steal a watch because it's the easiest thing that's tradable. Also, when you do collect watches, there is a cost to have safety deposit boxes, which is something you have to take into account. Every month there's a charge. But Rolex's watch collection, that is something I love. Numero 7, if that made sense. I don't claim to be somebody who reads a lot of books. I'm somebody who consumes education and information on a daily basis. But I'm not this guy that's going to sit there and tell you that I read every day, I read every week. But one book I can tell you that I have read multiple times is Think and Grow Rich. Now, I get to be in the presence of some very wealthy people, very fortunate, and the doors that I've opened has allowed me to basically be with them. Let's just put it that way. And the one thing that they always talk about is this book, all of them. Every wealthy person I have been around have this one book in common. Now, I've read it multiple times. It does open your eyes to how the world works. It does open your eyes into how to think about money. And if you guys are into reading books, that is the one that I will tell you to read. And you can see how long I've had this book, because it's not in the best condition. I've always wanted to write in the book. But I always take it out, as in I type it out onto my iPhone or my iPad, and that way I seem to consume it a lot better as well. But this has been around me now for a very long time, this single book. So yeah, Think and Grow Rich. Number 8. Now, did you see that then? So you can all see. It's an empty king size extra packet, and there is your normal Twix. Now, I call it a king size Twix extra. That's me, king size, but it's actually just called a Twix extra. Now, we started this video about 20 minutes ago. My team are over there looking at me. I ate the Twix. Duna, I'm sorry. I ate the Twix. It didn't last the whole time we was filming. Guys, comment below. Can you taste the difference between a normal Twix and a Twix extra? Can you taste the difference in the chocolate, the caramel, and the biscuit? Yes or no? There's a massive difference, guys. Do not let anybody fool you. They taste different. Just like a dairy milk and the extra dairy milk, They taste completely different. Please comment below if you think I am completely confused or you agree with me. Number 9, guys, Starbucks is what you see me with most of the time when I am on the daily, or if you see me out on Colmore Row or in Birmingham or anywhere. I always seem to have a Starbucks drink somewhere. Now, a lot of people say to me, oh, what do you drink from Starbucks? Well, my favourite drink is tea. Me and Isabella, when we wake up in the morning, we always have a cup of tea together. It's something we've always done and we always make sure we do. And I like tea. I like latte a little bit, not a lot, but throughout the day I might have 1 or 2 of those. It depends on what I'm doing and stuff like that. But my go-to drink is tea. And let's have this debate as well, guys. Are you a Starbucks person or are you a Costa person? Comment below. I am a Starbucks person. Costa to me, whether I have a hot chocolate, a latte or a cup of tea, it tastes the best. Definitely a Starbucks fan. Number 10, numero dos. We are here. The 10 things that I like to live with. Well, guys, I like to live with my property awards. Did you know I'm a 2-time property award winning global superstar from Birmingham? I'm only bantering. Guys, these are something I'm super proud of. Property Personality of the Year and Property Networking Event of the Year. Super proud of these because they wasn't fixed. These were voted for by the public. This was a numbers vote. It wasn't a panel of people who might know you or are trying to do something with you, so they give you awards. I won these because people voted for me to win them. And I'm very proud because it shows how much hard work goes into what we do. My team are the best. I have the greatest team. And the networking event of the year is all of us. The personality of the year is me because I don't sit on the fence and I don't have splinters in my arse. I'm not that guy. I'm somebody who has to say how I feel. I don't need to be on social media and be friends with everybody in order to be successful. If I don't like it and I'm not feeling it, I'm going to say. So the Personality of the Year award, I genuinely think, I believe that I should have won it no matter what happened, because I think I'm one of the only ones on social media that is completely real. But yeah, I love my awards and, you know, I want to thank everybody. So Duna, I want to thank you, but you ain't got one. But yeah, I want to thank you. Phil, I want to thank you. Again, you don't have one, but I want to thank you. Ayush, I'm not really going to thank you at the minute because you didn't do nothing for me to win these awards. Tom Warrilow, I'm going to thank you for collecting them, but even when you collected them, you actually thought that you'd won them. So you know what, I might share them with you. Obviously, Isabella, they're yours as well. We have replicas made for Isabella. And I don't think I can keep doing that because who else can I thank, Duna? No, I'm only joking, guys. Bit of banter. I do love these though. I'm very proud to actually say me and my team actually won these. So yeah, 10 things I like to live with. Also, can I have a quick shout out for number 11? Can we throw a number 11 in? Can we just throw a number 11 in? My team, and especially Duna, Phil. Definitely shout out to them, because Ayush is new, Liz is new, Tom does the other side of things, but what you guys see, without Phil and Duna, it doesn't happen. These guys make all of these videos come to life. These are the guys that make all of my ideas come to life. So without Duna and Phil, number 11, lucky number 11, our number, everything around me is involved with number 11. You two get the number 11 spot. Are you happy? You got number 11 on the 10 things I can't live without. You and Duna at number 11.